Yo, do y'all ever remember the Heelys commercial? Because honestly, yo, back in elementary school, bro, I literally got in trouble. Oh my god, that fucking voice crack, nigga. Oh my god. I remember back in elementary school, bro, I literally got in trouble, bro, for wearing Heelys. Like, it was the newest, like the trend. Like, it was the newest trend that was out, and like, it was shoes that you could fucking roller skate in. Honestly, I thought that shit was wavy, and I was honestly like one of the only kids, like I'd say like the top like 15, 20 kids probably in the school that actually had Heelys, and that shit was like, it was fun. But like, I remember, what was it? I remember one time we were in it was like towards lunchtime, and like throughout the day I was just fucking rolling around school. Like, obviously elementary school, you're just in like one classroom throughout the day. You're learning like different subjects like math. They had like what was it, like math, fucking reading, writing, all that shit. You already know. Well, reading, writing, all that shit. So during like whenever we had a bathroom break, I would like, so like the way the Heelys were set up was that they had the shoe, and they had like a little like part of the shoe where you can put the wheels in. So obviously throughout the day, what I would do is when I was going to the bathroom, or I was going to lunch, or like going to after school program, whatever I was doing, I would switch it out. So it had like a little how do I explain it? It had a little latch where you can like take it out. You guys are probably at like me explaining it, like you're not gonna understand. So for that, what I would do is in between classes, is that I would change, and what I would do is I'll put the wheels in, I'll put the blinks in my like pocket, or like my sweater or whatever I was wearing, just so I had them up, like on me. So right, it would be like 3 of us go to the bathroom like during lunchtime, and literally like roll in the fucking bathroom, and that shit, like you can hear all the fucking wheels like just going around, people just going in circles, like running around the fucking bathroom like dumbasses. It was just hilarious. But like the thing was that running around in school was like, it wasn't running, it was like really like us like skating around the fucking bathroom in the hallways, and it was just fun. The school I went to, it had a huge hallway, so like from you going up the stairs from like one of the side doors, which is like where we had recess and all, from there you go up the stairs, and that whole like way, like where like you could see the playground, and you could see like the street. It was a big ass like hallway you can go through. We literally would just run like half of the hallway and just slide the whole way. I remember this kid, I don't remember his name, I think his name was Jose. Yeah, some kid named Jose. He went he went down the other way, the opposite way of like where the stairs was, and like this kid almost fell on his face. That shit was so funny. Yo, like it was like he was trying to, like, you know how people skateboard and they try to like do stunts. I don't know the terminology for like people with like stunts and all, but he went down the stairs, and like he went so fast that his shoes came off. But like I don't know how he caught himself. I really don't understand how he caught himself at that time and like that second. And it was just wow. I thought this kid was gonna lose his life. Well, me being like 6, 7 years old, I thought this kid was gonna lose his life, bro. But yeah, anyways, so we would like literally go out and like just between classes around and fucking like skate. So eventually like the teachers and like the principal eventually like caught on to us like doing this shit, and like they took our fucking wheels, and like they confiscated our wheels. Like there was like, so basically what they did was they took our fucking wheels, and we couldn't skate. So like these shoes are already heavy as it is, so like it was boring. We couldn't do shit during like the day, so like it was like, yeah, we have to do work, but like I wanted to fucking ride my Heelys, and I would go home outside and ride my Heelys. There was like a certain thing they said that you shouldn't ride it on cement or whatever, but like obviously we're kids and we didn't fucking care, so we just did whatever the fuck we wanted. So at the end of the day, I went to the principal's office, and I knew they weren't gonna give it back to me. I knew it. I already said it in my head. I knew they weren't gonna give it back to me, but turns out they actually gave it to me. So I was actually kind of happy. I would consistently ride them every day after school, because they said they would take them if we rode them to school. So eventually I started riding them more and more after school, and I kind of got, well, during that time, obviously I'm getting older, so like throughout like the time I was using them, I didn't use them anymore. And I found them a couple years ago, and I wish I saved them. I wish I saved them just because they're not really advertised. I don't even think they sell them anymore. Do they? Hold on, let me check. So like, yeah, honestly, I think Heelys was one of the biggest impacts of like the in between roller skating and shoes. Just because it was so iconic, and not only was it like a fun childhood thing, I think honestly they should bring it back. Just because now it's mainly you're seeing kids really just going on about, oh, I want to watch YouTube, I want to play Xbox, this and that. It's like back then when I was younger, we were actually outside. I was talking to my dad about this actually a couple of days ago, and he was saying, yeah, like you don't really see a lot of kids outside as much anymore. Like when I was growing up, I would literally go outside like almost every other day. This is middle school, elementary school, and a little bit of high school. High school was like mainly going to school, and I was chilling with my friends. We were outside sometimes, and sometimes we weren't. But other than that, it was like middle school. It was literally I would play basketball like with my boys, or I'll go. And honestly, it was fun. These like I miss the times like that, like before, like I'd say social media really hit its peak. I'd say around 2012 through like 2013 was like the time frame where people mainly became attached to their phone. Like like previously, like you would go out with your friends. You still have your phone, but now it's like social media, as in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. All that stuff has really kind of like sucked us all into the social media, and like it's not really the same as it was before. Like I don't like right now how I see it is that my siblings, they actually go outside. They're on their phones, but they're not as on their phones frequently. Like they're actually doing sports, like some things I didn't do, but I still made time for myself to go out and have fun. Like I didn't have to do sports for me to have fun with my friends. It was like we came up with games and things to do outside rather than being inside and playing Xbox. Like don't get me wrong, I still played Xbox, but it was towards the years later on, like a couple years later, like let's say 2012, and from there was like mainly I would go out. I wouldn't really go outside. I would go out and play my Xbox, go play Call of Duty or Minecraft or even Castle Miner, and I was just chilling. But now it's really changed that people are really just playing Fortnite, Call of Duty, 2K, Madden, all that, rather than just going outside and having fun. I think that it really should just be changed up a bit, and that like the pace of like bringing back old toys from the 90s and the 2000s, I think will make a big impact. Or they just make it a little bit more advanced electronically, like being online applications, games that we played like Running Fred, like they don't really have those anymore. Like when you went to school, they had Running Fred, all these other games I really can't think of right now. But if they really modernize it towards like for kids now, I feel like a big increase of like games would be played, as well as like people probably going more outside. Like they made like a lot of inventions, like for them commercial shits, like the frisbees and whatever, footballs, those baseballs. A lot of that stuff is like really interesting, and like I don't want to see people or younger, like the new generation coming up, not knowing how to like play basketball just because they're on their phone, or like they don't know what a PSP is or a DS, anything like that. So I think it's fortunate for everybody to learn about the past things and be able to still be able to do that, instead of just being on the side of where we're usually touching social media as our main attraction for everything. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, and if you guys are not subscribed, please subscribe and comment on the video on what was the things that you guys did when you were younger. Did you guys go outside? Did you guys like play frisbee, basketball? Did you guys also have Heelys? Because I love Heelys. So it's been Nate, guys, and I'm out. Peace.